Third round, nicely massage. Let it go on either side of your forehead, bow at the back, then come down. Now we'll do cross tapping. So keep both hands crossed and you lift your leg up and touch the opposite side. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20, and relax. We'll do spinal stretch, Tadasana. So keep the hands by the side. Breathing in, bring both the hands over your head, interlace them. Hold your breath. Breathing out, turn the palms upwards, palms facing the sky. Hold your breath. Breathing in, raise your hands towards the ceiling, then come up on your toes. Fix your eyes at one point in front of you. Maintain the balance, breathe normally. Hold for a longer time. As you hold for a longer time, try to stretch a little more towards the ceiling. Let the whole chest get an upward vertical stretch. Very slowly come back first, rest the foot on the ground, then slowly bring the hands back to rest on the head. Second round, breathing in, raise the hands toward the ceiling, come up on your toes, balance yourself on your toes, stretch yourself toward the ceiling. Then very slowly come back, first the foot on the ground, then the hands. Now turn the hands back with the palms facing the head. Breathing in, raise both the hands up. Hold your breath. Breathing out, laterally bend to the right side. Breathing in, come back. Hold your breath. Breathing out, laterally bend to the left side. Hold your breath. Breathing in, come back to the center. Hold your breath. Breathing out, laterally bend to the right side. Hold your breath. Breathing in, come back to the center. Hold your breath. Breathing out, laterally bend to the left side. Hold your breath. Breathing in, come back to the center. Hold your breath. Breathing out, release the hands from the sides of the body. And now to complete the balancing, you do a backward bend. So keep the hands on your, just above the buttocks or on the buttocks. Then take a deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, bend backwards as much as you can bend, maintaining your balance. Breathing in, come back, hold your breath. Once again, breathing out, bend backwards. Breathing in, come back, relax, sit down. Be in yogic breathing till we start the class. Get ready to chant mantra Om 7 times. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Om, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. I am creating 3 layers of protection. On my outermost layer, I have 6 friendly creatures, an elephant behind me, a peacock in front, a tiger on my right side, a lion on my left side, an eagle above my head, and a black tortoise below me. Inside of that, I have a big ring with balls of fire. I am lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall to go up all around me. Inside of that, I have a big ring with balls of fire. I am lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall to go up all around me. The third layer of protection comes up from the subtle energy of the mantra Om that I am chanting. Take your attention to Mooladhara Chakra, 4 petal lotus, red color. Take a deep breath in for Om mantra. Now take your attention to Swadhisthana Chakra. At the spinal terminus, 6 petal lotus, orange color. Take a deep breath. Increase your pitch further. Take your attention to Manipura Chakra behind your navel, 10 petal lotus, yellow color. Increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Take your attention to Anahata Chakra behind your heart center, 12 petal lotus, green color. Increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Take your attention to Vishuddhi Chakra behind your throat pit, 16 petal lotus, blue color. Increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Take your attention to Agnya Chakra behind your eyebrow center, 2 petal lotus, indigo color. Increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Take your attention to Sahasrara Chakra, center of the top of your head, 1000 petal lotus, white color. Increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Shanti mantras. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनामधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओम्. Keep your hands in Linga Mudra. Keep your hands near your chest. Follow me in making your sankalpa and chanting Mahamrityunjaya mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health mentally and physically. All my brain cells and my body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine health at all times. I bow down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for keeping me in pristine health, and I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping my body in a healthy condition, befitting for you to reside inside my body in your effulgent form. And before we start chanting, pay attention to your mudra. See if you're holding the mudra tightly, then become aware of the tightness. Release the tightness in the mudra. Hold it gently, loosely, and in a relaxed way. Pay attention to your shoulders, your neck, your face, and your head, and relax them by commanding them to relax mentally. And then join me in chanting the mantra. Om Trayambakam Yajamaghe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamaghe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Very gently release your hands, keep them on your knees. Keep your body absolutely steady and still. In the steadiness of that body, we will experience the steadiness of our mind. Bring your attention to your Chitakash in front of your forehead. And there, let the mind bring out whatever images it wants to bring out. You just be a passive observer as though you're watching a movie unfold in front of your eyes. Images may come, no images may come. You may see only a dark space, but continue to be a curious onlooker peering into that space. If the images bring forth any emotions, recognize that emotions as well. If it makes you feel like cry, cry. If it makes you feel like laugh, laugh. Watch your mind. Is it observing the screen or has it gone somewhere else? If it has wandered somewhere else, bring it back. Continue to be a passive, non-involved observer. Now very slowly give up this awareness, rub your hands, then keep them on your eyes. And slowly release your hands. Hari Om. So we are moving on to lesson 18. Lesson 18 has got only one asana, or maybe two I should say. One is Garudasana and the second is Udyan Bandha. In the introduction, Swamiji says that for the first time in this course, we are introducing you to the balancing asanas. And in explanation about the importance of balancing asanas, Swamiji says that there are multiple muscles that must come into operation for any movement to happen gracefully. We have discussed this from a somatic perspective as an agonizer and an antagonizer. That is, one part of the muscle is stretching, a corresponding muscle actually contracts. So they are moving in opposite directions to facilitate a movement at a particular range. Swamiji further says that in some cases, an intervening muscle may have to inhibit a particular movement so that the movement becomes very graceful. And he says that the entire movement of the muscles is controlled by the cerebellum, which is the center from where the nervous transmissions are instructed to the muscles as to how much they must contract, how much they should do the counter movement, or how much they must oppose a particular movement. So he says balancing asanas, in fact he says all yogic asanas tends to tone up the cerebellum, but he says in particular balancing asanas work directly on the cerebellum, and if it tones the cerebellum up, you will find that as you keep practicing these practices more and more, your internal flexibility and the grace of your movement starts improving further and further. He goes on to say further that since we pay very little attention to balancing practices in our day-to-day life, he says this simple practice of balancing of Garudasana, which is introduced, which many people of course feel is a complex asana, you may find it difficult to practice it in the beginning. And he says if you find it difficult to practice it in the beginning, it only means that your cerebellum is not toning up the muscles to the required extent, it's not functioning at its optimal capacity. But as you keep persisting, you will find a lot of changes happening, and you'll also find that you can grow into the asana very gracefully if you keep practicing on a daily basis. And with this, we have more or less introduced all the dimensions and elements in the yogic practice. So possibly going forward, every Monday we will have a full workout which will involve all elements: forward bending, backward bending, sideways bending, balancing, twisting. So that's how we'll try and structure the Monday courses in going forward. Of course, combining yogic practices into a somatic way. So today, to start practicing Garudasana, come into a standing position. Now, in this position, basically what you first need to do is you need to lift your right leg and then rotate it around your left leg in such a way that your foot will hold the lower portion of the left leg somewhere, the right thigh will come somewhere in front of the left thigh. That is the instruction to go. Now, in this position, once you have held it, this is your starting pose, he says, and you need to maintain a balance. Then you will bring the left hand in front and the right hand and catch them like this. The hands look like a B. So you keep the two palms together. So the left hand comes in front of the right hand, and then the two palms come together. No. Chirag, keep both the hands, keep both the palms facing each other, and then bring the left hand in front and bring the right hand again, and then the two palms must come together. The two palms must come 1 second. See, this is my left hand, this is my right hand, right, left. I'm bringing the left hand in front, then bringing the right hand, and then joining the two palms together. So the hand joined together looks like the B, correct? Srilata, correct. Looks like a beak of a Garuda. Yes, correct. No, Chirag, you are still not getting it. Okay, if it is not bending so much, then it's okay. Fine, you keep it that way. Fine. So let us start now. First watch, and then you will come into Garudasana. So I am taking the right leg in front, rotating, then my left hand in this position. Look, I'll just, without instructions, let me demonstrate, because when I'm speaking while doing it, my balance is going. So first watch, then I will give the explanation. You can do the practice? Wait, let me just try. You come down as much as you can, and then you release the pose and come back. I have Ankur here with me, so when I give the instructions, Ankur will try to practice. Come. So lift the right leg up, rotate it around the left leg, left hand in front, right hand twisting each other. Yeah, in the palm, correct. And then come down a little bit if you can. Bend down a little bit, yes. Only as much as you can. Hold it as long as you are comfortable, then release. Very good. Very good. Lovely. So one last time, try once more. This practice is much better if you have a shorts, because if you have a long dress, then the dress interferes with the practice. And then you will have to practice the other way around. So when you take the left leg in front, then the right hand comes in front, then you go down further. So you bring the left leg in front, rotate it around the right leg, bring the right hand in front, then go down wherever you can and release. Now the next practice that he has instructed in this is called Udyan Bandha. There are basically three bandhas: Jalandhar, Udyan and Moola Bandha. So we have seen Moola Bandha, we have seen Jalandhar Bandha, we are now going to see Udyan Bandha. Udyan Bandha Mainly, he says, should be practiced in a meditative sitting asana. But before we go into the sitting pose, we'll see Udyan Bandh in standing position. So you will be bending your knees, keeping the hands on your knees. The back is straight, and then in this position, you will take a deep breath in and breathe out completely. First, listen to the instructions. You will breathe out completely. After you breathe out, you will put your Jalandhar Bandha. That means you lock your chin. Again, this is difficult to demonstrate while speaking. So you lock your chin. Then you will imagine breathing in. You will make the action as though you want to breathe in, but you will not actually breathe in. When you do that action, automatically the stomach will get pulled inside, the diaphragm will be pushed up. So experience that. So when you're in this position, breathe out completely, Jalandhar Bandha, and try to breathe in but without allowing the breath to go inside. Automatically your stomach will go completely inside, the diaphragm will be pushed up, experience this completely. While releasing, first release your stomach, then lift your chin up, then breathe. Don't breathe before the chin is fully up. So once again, see the full demonstration. Start. 3 rounds. You have completed. We'll do 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar today. So get ready for Surya Namaskar. Come in the front side of your mat. Hands in Namaskar position. Now that everybody is familiar with the steps in Surya Namaskar, be on your own pace and start. Complete your last round and then lie down in Shavasana. Let the whole body relax completely when you are in Shavasana. Two rounds. Very good. I think Surya Namaskar is settled very well for everybody. All are practicing well. Now relax your whole body. Pay attention to each and every part of the body, starting from the foot. Relax them. Then relax your ankles and heels. Then relax your calf muscles. Relax both the knees and the back of the knees. Relax your thighs, hips and hip joints. Relax both the glute muscles. Relax the lower back, mid back, upper back. Relax each and every vertebrae along the spinal column. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax both the hands from the shoulder up to the fingers. Relax the back of the head, top of the head, forehead and facial muscles, front side of the neck, chest, abdomen, pelvis, genitals. Now feel complete relaxation spread throughout the body and pay attention to your breath. Notice how the breath is slowed down. It has become deeper and slower. Experience the wonderful expansion of your abdomen. As you breathe in and the contraction of the abdomen as you breathe out. Now mentally chant so when you are breathing in and hum when you are breathing out. So let the mantra so hum go continuously as you breathe in and out. Now give up all this awareness and focus your attention on your breath. Then take your hands over your head. Give a nice stretch to the whole body. And then slowly turn to one side and sit up. We'll be doing a couple of sitting practices and then one or two lying down practices before we go to long shavasana and long pranayama. So we start with Paschima Tanasana. So keep your hands, keep your legs straight, keep your hands on your knees. Breathing in, raise both the hands up. Hold your breath. Breathing out, stretch forward, catch wherever you can. Take your head down closer towards your knees. And then breathe normally to hold the position. Then slowly breathing in, bring the hands up. Hold your breath. And very slowly breathing out, bring the hands down. In the second round, you're just going to mentally visualize. Pay attention to what happens when you're raising your hands at the shoulder levels and the shoulder joints. Mentally watch that. As you hold your breath, mentally watch what happens to your body, what happens to your mind. As you bend forward, pay attention to what happens to the front side muscle, what happens to the muscles at the back. Try and gauge this mentally now. See how gracefully you are moving forward, how your fingers are catching the toes, your head is bent down, your elbows are touching the ground, your forehead is touching the knees. Mentally see this as though you're looking at your own image on a screen. And you're breathing continuously, holding the position wonderfully. Now very slowly you are releasing the position mentally. See what happens to the front muscles as you're coming up, what happens to the back muscles as you're coming up. You're voluntarily resetting both those muscles to their resting tone. Now pay attention to your shoulder muscles and what happens as you're bringing your hands down to rest on the knees. You're voluntarily relaxing and resetting the shoulder muscles. Now that you're mentally practiced, very slowly initiate the movement, connecting with what you saw in your own mind's eye. Start. Breathing in, both the hands up. Holding your breath. Breathing out, bend forward. Pay attention to the front rectus abdominis muscle, the back muscles, the rectus spinae at the sides of the spinal cord. See how you are bending forward. Very slowly, breathing in, raise both the hands up. See how you are releasing and resetting the rectus abdominis and the muscles at the back. As you are doing it, your shoulder muscles are continuing to be contracted. Hold your breath. As you breathe out and you are bringing your hands slowly down, you are voluntarily resetting your shoulder muscles. One last time on your own, with complete awareness, start. Relax. Now we are going to do Udyan Bandh in sitting position, the primary Udyan Bandh. What we did was an alternate substitute while in standing position. So you will preferably be in Padmasana. If you can't be in Padmasana, you can be in Ardha Padmasana. If that is also not possible, you can be in Sukhasana. Whichever asana you are comfortable with, be in that asana. And if that is also not possible, Swamiji says, you can practice this in Vajrasana also. And then keep both the palms on your knees, hold it, let it be tight, and then in this position, you will breathe in and breathe out completely. You will empty the chest as much as possible. Then you will come to Jalandhar Bandha, and then you will make that imaginary breathing in. And when you do that, the abdomen will go completely inside. Then when you want to release, you will release the abdomen, and then you will tilt your chin up, and then you will release your breath. Breathe in, sorry. So start breathing in, breathing out completely. Jalandhar Bandha, imaginary breathing in, imaginary breathing out, so the abdomen will come back. Then take the head up and then breathe in normally. Breathe in only after the head has come up. Second round, hands must be straight when you are bending the chin down. Start. Very good. One last round on your own. Once you have completed, lie on your stomach. We need to do a backward bend. So we're going to do Shanadasana. Keep your hands stretched in front, chin on the ground. Now in this position, breathing in, raise your left leg and right hand up. Head up. Hold, breathe normally. Breathing out, bring your head, hand, leg down to rest on the ground. Now the opposite side, left hand and right leg. So breathing in, come up. Breathe normally and hold. Breathing out, come back. Second round, start. Very good. Very slowly return. Third round, when you're doing it, pay attention to what happens at the shoulder level, along the spinal cord, along the opposite glute and the thigh muscles. Pay attention to all these muscles as you're coming up. As you breathe normally and hold the position, see what is happening on those muscles. As you're releasing the posture, you're resetting those muscles to their resting tonus. Be aware of this. Slowly come back. Don't come back in a hurry. Slowly come back. And then once you've completed, lie on your back. We will do Pavan Muktasana. So breathing in, you will raise both the legs up, perpendicular to the ground. Hold the breath, hold the legs. Breathing out, bend both the legs, wrap the hands around the knees, bring the knees closer to the chest. Holding the breath, lift your head up, bring the nose closer to the knees wherever you can. Breathing in, let the head come back to rest on the ground, legs straight up, perpendicular to the ground. Hold your breath. Breathing out, bring both the legs back to rest on the ground. In the second round, first mentally imagine what happens when you're lifting the legs up at the hip joint levels, at the muscles of the back, in the legs and the calf muscles. As you bend your knees, wrap it around, what happens to the muscles in the front side of the body? As you lift your head up, what happens to muscles in the back side of the body? Mentally see all this picture in your mind's eye, mentally running through the practice. And then when you release, how you are voluntarily resetting the back muscles, then you are resetting the front muscles, then you are resetting the muscles of the thighs, calf muscles, and the hip joints. Once you have mentally visualized the whole thing, start the practice. Breathing in, both legs up, hold. Breathing out, bend both the legs, wrap it around, bring it closer to the chest. Holding your breath, bring your head up. Hold as long as you are comfortable. When you want to breathe in, head down, legs up. Hold. Breathing out, you will bring the legs down. And in that position, go into a long Shavasana. Just relax the whole body, since I've already given you instructions for relaxation of each part of the body. You will go ahead on that. And then I will start the music. You will be in sync with the music.
चरमाणो व्यवलोकयते स्म पञ्चस्कन्धाः तांश्च स्वभाव शून्यान् पश्यति स्म ईशारिपुत्र रूपं शून्यता शून्यतैव रूपम् रूपान् पृथक् शून्यता शून्यतान् पृथक् रूपम् यद्रूपं सा शून्यता या शून्यता तद्रूपम् एवमेव वेदना संज्ञा संस्कार विज्ञानम् इहं शारिपुत्र सर्वधर्म शून्यता लक्षणा अनुत्पन्ना अनिरुद्धा अमला विमला अनूना अपरिपूर्णा तस्मात् शारिपुत्र शून्यतायां न रूपं न वेदना न संज्ञा न संस्कार न विज्ञानम् न चक्षु श्रोत्र घ्राणजिह्वा कायमानसा न रूप शब्द गन्ध रस स्प्रष्टव्य धर्मा
Give up this awareness. Slowly focus your attention on your breath. Feel the breath going in and out of the nostrils. Feel the expansion, contraction of your abdomen. Gently open and close your fingers. Bend your hands at your elbow. Bend your toes. Bend your legs and stretch them forward. Now take your hands over your head. Give a nice long stretch to the whole body. And then when you're ready, turn to one side and sit up. We'll be practicing Anulom Vilom for full 7 minutes today. So remember the instructions. The only variation we are bringing in is contraction of your abdomen. So you will breathe in from your left nostril. You, for whatever count you are comfortable, close both the nostrils. Then you will get into Jalandhar Bandha. Then you will pull your anus up in Moola Bandha. And then you will tuck your abdomen inside in Udyan Bandha. You will hold your breath for 4 times the original count of breathing in. Then you will release Udyan Bandha, Moola Bandha, then Jalandhar Bandha. Then you will breathe out from the other nostril, the opposite to the one from where you took the breath in. After you have completed the breathing out, you will once again repeat all the 3 bandhas. Then you will release Udyan first, Mula, then last Jalandhar, then breathe in from the nostril from where you completed the breathing out. So alternate nasal breathing with bandhas, Nadi Shodhan. Start. Continue till I tell you to stop. 7 minutes only Nadi Shodhan. Complete the round and stop your practice. And then sit down in a meditative position, eyes closed, spine erect. Get ready to chant mantra Om 3 times. Make your sankalpa. I'm chanting Om, creating protective energy channels around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. Take a deep breath for Om mantra. Shanti mantras. Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma mritam gamaya, sarvesham swastir bhavatu, sarvesham shantir bhavatu, sarvesham purnam bhavatu, sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Trayambakam yajamage sugandhim pushtivardhanam. Urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Arigi Om. Rub your hands nicely and vigorously. Then when they're warm, keep them on your eyes. Gently open the eyes. Be observant of the colors you see when you open the eyes. And very slowly release your palm. Hari Om. That's it. So have a great weekend. See you all on Monday. From Monday onwards, we'll have full workouts. So get ready for it. Bye.